It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll... past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A give. Here's Hall. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Throwing now from the gun. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and in this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing. Inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch, but I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet in bounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Benson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Raiders looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Jets 7. Tyler Bass set the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. On first and 10, here's Benson. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's second and 9. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On third down, they go with Benson.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This is caught down that right sideline. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. A Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let one go. Down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jets. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now, faking the give. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up.
3rd down and 9.
70 range. Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. Let's go. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Good drive.
Y'all do is terrible, man. Y'all funny. Y'all got safeties in and linebacker and everything. Y'all got 9 defensive backs on the field. Y'all funny.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the run, here's Hall. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Slot man in motion right. For the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
That That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A give. Here's Benson. He's got space inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 69, go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They will run it over center with Hall. He'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line. Give up the middle with Hall. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. Second down and 8. Here's Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now give up the middle at Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. A draw to Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and a yard. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible, and sometimes it's by...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Throwing now from the gun. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? They'll run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Raiders. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a...
And he will get into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Raiders. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up. Stephanie. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.